Good morning, and it is morning. Somewhat good. As you can hear in the background, I know a lot of people will be showing this, and hey, I might as well show it too. But I am not a big fan of box sets. I've only got one other vinyl box set, and that was an Impulse box set from earlier this year. Now this is the Beatles, but actually this album is one of my probably least favorite. It ranks lower on the list of my Beatles albums. So why did I get it? I don't know. There's something about this era of the Beatles. People knew they were going to break up, which when the album came out, they were breaking up then, or had already broken up. Now, put it into a little perspective. So the spring of 1970, I bought the single Let It Be when it came out, and I had If You Know, or You Know My Name, Look Up My Number on the B-side. And then shortly after that, The Long and Winding Road came out as a 45, so I bought that also. And it has For You Blue on the B-side. So at this time, I already had 3 of the songs that were on the Let It Be album. So I did not get the Let It Be album for, I don't know, it was quite a few months. And then finally I did break down and get the whole album. And I always remember, it seemed kind of strange back in the day because the Let It Be album came out, and in those days the Beatles and I would say a good handful of other artists, they were $1 more per record. Your normal groups would be $1 less. So anyhow, Let It Be comes out, and of course it had that extra $1. But within a fairly short time, I don't know the actual time frame, but you start seeing cutouts all over the place, and the price was dropped down to $1 discounted cost, which I don't know if they just made a huge glut of albums that maybe they didn't think they were going to sell. I don't know. If anybody knows the answer to that question, leave a comment. If Mazzy is watching, maybe he'll know something about that, because he's an old geezer too. I say that in a loving way. So anyhow, this is a heavy sucker. The Let It Be, I guess the whatever you call it, Super Deluxe box set. Die cut on the front. So I'll briefly go through this. Everybody else is showing it, so why not me? Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon, I was watching a few videos. Melinda Murphy had one out, and she had gotten the kind of like a Walmart exclusive single album, but she was going to get the box set. So she was talking about this box set, and then Steve Guttenberg had a video, the Audiophiliac, and it's almost like, you know, don't go to a grocery store when you're hungry. Don't buy a box set when you're being tempted by others. Kind of like that. So anyhow, has a great hardcover book. Tells all about, I've just briefly looked through and read just a little bit. Got tons of pictures and tells about the songs, etc. You know, really good. Everybody has shown this, so great photographs, everything else. And this has, I think, 5 records in here. You get the Let It Be remastered album by Giles Martin. It is not a gatefold, but it's glossy, thick cardstock. Sounds good. The original Let It Be, I was never that impressed with the sound quality, and I think this is an improvement. So, sounds good. Oh, comes with the old literature telling about the different box sets and the book you can buy separately, etc. Then you have it's called Get Back. This was kind of like what originally this was supposed to kind of be like. They were going to use that photo for this album, which was called Get Back, which turned into Let It Be. So this has most of the songs on Let It Be, plus a few more. Teddy Boy, a medley, Save the Last Dance for Me, Don't Let Me Down. They kind of go into that. So this is kind of what the cover and everything would have maybe looked like. Pretty good. Okay, then you have it's an EP, which this is, once you put it on, you'll realize it's at 45 RPM. So, two songs on each side, I think. First side, Across the Universe, and the second is, what was the second? I can't remember. It's hard to read that label. Oh well. But the B side on this, EP, is Don't Let Me Down and Let It Be. Now these are new mixes of those two original single releases. So this will sound very much like what was released. Don't Let Me Down sounds excellent, and so does Let It Be. They're at 45 RPM, so they sound even better. I like these versions better than the, I don't know, better than the remixed on the Let It Be album that I showed before. Very cool, 45 RPM. And then the last thing, which I have not listened to all of this. This is a double gatefold album. It's called Get Back, which is the Apple Sessions, the Rehearsals, and Apple Jams. So you got two albums full of material they were releasing, or they were rehearsing in the studio. Plus it's got some future songs of the solo Beatles and songs that would be on Abbey Road. Just a brief thing of Octopus's Garden. Polythene Pam, she came in through the bathroom window. Lennon has a little bit of Give Me Some Truth. George Harrison, All Things Must Pass. They kind of messed around with that song, which never made it onto the Let It Be album. So I've listened to only one of these discs, but cool photos and everything like that. So anyhow, and I don't know if I said, but I ordered this from Amazon after watching those videos Saturday afternoon. So less than 24 hours it was on my doorstep. Huh. That's amazing. I can't believe it. But anyhow, which I cannot get to the original cover. Let It Be box set by the Beatles, deluxe or super deluxe or whatever it's called. I'm glad I got this. This is a good period of the Beatles because they were, you know, they were in their last breath, I guess. So very interesting. Sounds good. So that's all I have to say today. So I will catch you folks later. Have an excellent week. See ya.